friends, today I am going to talk to you about Wow Series 16. The topic I have chosen is Who Am I? Most of the times we get the puzzling question in our minds, Who am I? And what is the purpose of my life? Am I son to my parents, brother to my siblings, student, employee, employer, husband, friend? As we journey in life, this question never leaves us. Until now, no one has answered this question to the satisfaction of all. If you look from religious angle, there are three main philosophies in Hinduism. One is known as Advaitha by Adi Shankaracharya. Second one is Advaitha by Ramanujacharya. And third is Dvaita by Madhvacharya. Let us talk briefly about these things. Advaita. The essential philosophy of Advaita is an idealist monism and is considered to be presented first in the Upanishads and consolidated in the Brahma Sutra by this tradition. According to Advaita metaphysics, Brahman, the ultimate, transcendent and immanent God of the later Vedas, appears as the world because of its creative energy known as Maya. The world has no separate existence apart from Brahman. The experiencing self, Jiva, and the transcendental self of the universe, Atman, are in reality identical. Both are Brahman. Though the individual self seems different, as space within a container seems different from the space as such. I don't want to dwell more deeply into that. People who are interested can go to Google and search for the philosophy of Advaita. Now I will come to Advaita. According to this philosophy, Brahman is eternal, but also includes elements of plurality. The soul or the self and the material world both exist only through Brahman. Unlike some Hindu philosophies, Advaita doesn't see the world as simply illusion, which would make it separate from Brahman. The material world is a part of Brahman's nature. Now coming to the third philosophy, Dvaita. This is propounded by Sri Madhvacharya. This philosophy describes Brahman as superior to all souls and is perfect in all aspects. The Brahman knows all past, present and future and has all the knowledge in the universe, most powerful, compassionate and wise. The only way to salvation, otherwise known as moksha, is to feel love and devotion toward the Supreme. The Supreme Soul Brahman is independent and all other souls are dependent on him. Conclusion. All those gurus and teachers have said what they believe, and there are lot of followers for each teacher and guru. Now the question arises here are, if a person is having Alzheimer's disease, where is his I? As the question does not arise in his mind, as he is neither knows who he is nor knows who others are. And pose this question to a man who is starving for the last 4 days, and for him Annam Parabrahma Swarupam, and he asks you to first give food for him or her. Raise this question to a terminally ill patient, and he or she will curse you for asking such esoteric questions. Pose this question to a kid who will give answer as he wants. Pose this question to a madman or insane person. He is likely to say that he is God. In this connection, after meeting 6 to 7 teachers and gurus, I have at this point of time came to the conclusion that I am the universe. Aham Brahmasmi. The good, saintly, bad, ugly, crookedness, crackishness, cruelty, compassion, gratitude, all these qualities, either positive or negative, are all within me, and only with sadhana and practice I will be in a position to follow good qualities, keeping in check the negative qualities. A Jain proverb says, to understand nothing, it takes time. Ramana Maharshi said, because we were taught that happiness can only be found in the outside world, our search has been focused on the external world. That is known as Jagat Drishti. We need to search inside. We are in the physical universe, but the universe is within us. In this connection, I would like to read a poem which I have written long back, which is titled as Who Am I? And this was published in my book of poems, The Ramblings. The Ramblings was published in 2014. I am reading that poem. My friends, try to see. Am I the savage from the jungle of Savannah? Savannah is a forest, thick forest. Or a saint of the ephemeral world? Am I a sentry of the perilous underworld? Or servant of the sophisticated gentry? Am I the embodiment of all human values? Or the quintessence of its innumerable wiles? Am I the confluence of conflicting emotions? Or the core tranquility of the meditative world? I have searched like a wandering monk, traveling to the far corners of the world, when some wisdom dawned on me and realized that all men across the four oceans are all brothers in arms in the eternal search for the elusive self. Friends, with this poem, I am closing my talk. I want you to go read it, listen to it, dwell on it, and try to tell me how you feel about it. Thank you very much, friends.